Okay, so this we're going to talk about how to do a series. So first thing I want to do is pull up a series. So you'll see that I have a little conflict right here. So here is my series. It's a website meeting and it's a standing meeting from 1:30 to 2:30. So you can see that little series. And it says that I'm the organizer and there's several people involved here. And notice that not everyone responded, and that is okay. It still shows up on your calendar in Outlook if you don't respond. So it's up to you. It's up to how people manage their calendars. And some people use their Outlook calendar a lot, some people do not. So totally no problem, no matter what works. But here this is an in-person meeting. I need to edit this occasion of it because it overlaps with something. So I would go in and I'm going to say edit, and I'll say just this event. Okay, so I want to schedule just this event, and it normally starts at 1:30. So I'm going to move it and I'm going to start it at 2, and it's going to go to 2:45. Actually, I'll just make it till 3. And I do not believe that it gives you a chance to change or email about why if you've just changed the timing. So people would have to notice this and accept it. Not everybody will. So I'm just going to send that just so it's there. I'm supposed to film in Sue's class here, and I had said I could only be there for 15 minutes because of this meeting, but I spoke with some people and scheduled the meeting differently. So I'm now going to change this and save it. So it goes right up to the end of that. Okay, that is if you're just going to change it. But let's say we want to do a new event. Let's say that I want to call a new event, and I'll say that every single afternoon at 5 p.m., I'm going to work on email. Okay, so it's an email meeting and it's just with myself. So I'll say A. Dawson. Okay, so when do I want this to repeat? So it is going to repeat every single day, or let's make it just weekly. And we're going to say it can be anything. You can say weekly, daily, etc. So we're going to start on the 20th. We'll repeat every week until June 13th, 2023. Okay. Now, notice I actually didn't give it a category. So I'm just going to call it let's call it in service, just for fun because it's purple. And then let's start this again. So I'll say repeat, and I'll say weekly, every week, and we'll say save. And I'm going to unclick the Teams meeting. And notice I forgot to change the time. It went back to 3 p.m., but I really want it to be 5 p.m. to 5:30. And it says I'm available. So I'll click send. Okay. Now look what happens. This is on my calendar every single week at 5 p.m. So I can go through and there it is. Now I made a mistake. I don't want to be checking my email and working for a half an hour every single week from 5 to 5:30. So I would say edit all events in the series. And there it is. I can go ahead and edit all events in the series, and I can change the time. I can do whatever I'm interested in doing here. Maybe I want a reminder 5 minutes before or 15 minutes before. Maybe I forgot to categorize it or I need to change it. Then I can go into the whole thing. Maybe I want to delete it for everybody. That would just be me, but I would choose delete this and all following events. Cancel. I know one already happened. I want to say all events in the series. Delete. Delete. Now, because it's just me, it's not going to notify, but if I had other people, it would get the chance to notify them. So, setting up a series is pretty simple, kind of fun, rather helpful.